Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Suikoden 5. Alright, before we continue, let's check the suggestion box. New arrivals, we've got 10. That Lunas woman from Maroon.
Prince, you've got to help me. She thinks I'm her teddy bear. Maroon asked me to write that, from Maroon.
Yuma from Sherbet. Wow, you really wrote something quick.
Well, there are problems, but it's a sister's right to trouble her brother. Isn't that correct, Your Highness?
Yeah, I'm thinking of my own sisters. Seems accurate. The Rune Mistress from Rania.
Her sounds are quite unusual. There are many of them, overlapping and pure. Quite beautiful as well.
Yep, another hint that Jean is clearly not what she appears. Gear Guy from Wabon.
He's not bad for a human. Of course, he doesn't hold a candle to me.
Barum from Raja.
For better or for worse, he's a rigid man.
He was a rigid man, I think you mean.
I can't count the number of times I told him to be more flexible. That strategy of his was pretty drastic. I'd hate it if he died. Ah, what a troublesome student.
Oh. He did die. Make a bet from Nick.
Dear Prince, please bet on Axe. I just know he'll win.
Okay. Some mysterious connection from Vicky.
I've met Jean before, lots of times, in lots of different places. I wonder why we keep bumping into each other.
Well, you are kind of guided by the 108 stars. They're the only two people who have the exact same star every single time. Well, I mean, other people who are in multiple games have the same star. Actually, Ted was never actually one of the stars in Suikoden 1. So you don't know what star he is. He holds the same star as Luke and Zarase do, though. Lou from Phelan.
Riken confessed. He said he dressed up like Your Highness and made Lou promise to meet him alone up on the roof. What in the world was he thinking?
Newspaper from Shulo.
It's interesting, it really is. Many believe that leaders control information to make it easier to control the people. That's actually wrong. They only do it because they're afraid that someone will expose their incompetence as leaders. Against such foes, an ally like Taylor was worth 100,000 soldiers.
Dragon Cavalry from Nellis.
I heard of their exploits even in the island nations, but I never knew exactly how great they were until now. No wonder Lord Godwin would resort to dirty tricks. He's that desperate to keep them away.
And that's it. That Lunas woman, of course, being our aunt. Or cousin, Haswar. Alrighty. Let's head to the, war room. See what's up next. Hey, guys. Oh, boy. Slow down.
Ah, Prince and Lucretia, where in the world have you been?
Why, what's wrong?
Your Royal Highness, our scouts attempting to infiltrate Stormfist were assailed by some sort of powerful magic. It was most fortunate that the attack was poorly aimed. Had it been a direct hit, none would have survived. They said it was just like that crazy hocus-pocus we saw in Dorad.
The Twilight Room. I think that's Shula? Or is that... maybe that's... Ah, Zarase. Oh, my bad. Stupid reflections causing slowdown. But not framiness. Just slowdown.
This time, you might be facing a situation similar to your own.
What do you mean by that?
Why did you turn to look at me?
I suspect that whoever is wielding the Twilight Rune now may well have been chosen by the rune itself.
Say what?
But who? It does not matter who. The important thing is to stop them at once. You're probably right. I get the feeling they may just be leading us into a trap, but we must go investigate at once. One trap after another. Your Highness, I was hoping we could ignore Stormfist and go straight for Solfalena, but that no longer seems possible. They must be plotting something in Stormfist as well. Kildrick and General Novum are in Stormfist at the moment. If we head for Solfalena now, those two will probably strike at our flank. And if they bring the Twilight Rune with them, we'll be in even greater danger. Therefore, I suggest that we take out Stormfist first.
I agree.
Stormfist is a stronghold of the House of Godwin. A strike against Stormfist, therefore, would hurt them most not only strategically, but psychologically as well. Well, what are we just standing around talking then? Let's stop the mumbling and start the rumbling, I say.
Shall we prepare for battle, Your Highness?
Absolutely. I don't think I need to do anything. Gius left the party. Lele left the party. Sharmista left the party. Nifsara left the party. Lucretia left the party. Couldn't you have just said everyone leaves the party?
Indeed. The Godwin family is based in Stormfist. That alone guarantees that it will be heavily defended. However, we won't be able to infiltrate Solfalena without taking Stormfist first. Hit them with everything we have.
Yay! I can't do multiple people cheering. Plus, I always love the amusementness of a completely deadpan cheer. And Shulavalya, 5 stars. Pretty nice. He's actually a cavalry unit on the ground. So, alright. Well, I'm gonna have to rearrange some of these groups. We are unfortunately stuck with Kius leading a combat ship, and he's only 3 stars. That is a pretty big handicap, really. And we've got Lele joining us in the infantry, in our infantry unit, which means that we have Frenzy rather than Miyakis and Recover, I believe, is what she has. Might be something else. But either way. Means we're a little bit less good as an infantry unit. I am going to take a few minutes to reorganize things. We're also fixed with Zerase as a Rune Archer unit. Of course, that's awesome. We are definitely going to want to take along the Dragon Horse Cavalry, which we've got. We're definitely going to want to take along the Beavers. So one of these two is not going to be a ship. I'm not sure who. Do like the idea of Rune Archer ships, so I don't know. Then again, we've got the Dahak, and I can change the second positions of that. So when we come, well, I'm gonna break it real fast. I'll be back in a moment with basically an army put together. So I'll be right back. All right, here is the army setup that we've got. Of course, Ald's unit is fixed. I've got a basic Rune Archer with Bernadette and Cornelio for 2 Flowings, and Josephine for 2 Rages. Wilhelm's 5-star Cavalry with 4 charges. Dragon Horse Cavalry with 3 charges. Didn't make any changes to them. Zerase's Rune Archer, I put in Vicky and then Cyro for an extra star attack. We've got the Beavers, of course, with 1 Flowing and 3 Gnaws. We've got the Ram with Shula's Ram, 5 stars with 4 Recovers. I just dumped a whole bunch of Recovers on Kios's unit. Miyakis has extra speed, so that hopefully will serve him there. And we've got 5 barrages on the Dahak. And extra speed from, what's her name? Cathari. So hopefully this is work. I think the speed works on ships, but I'm not actually positive. We'll go with it though. Alright, so this is supposed to be a pretty tough battle. Stormfist Siege. We are almost 3 times outnumbered.
Traitorous scum! They have a few lucky victories, and now they think they can take Stormfist! Stormfist shall be bathed in the blood of these traitors! And the bloodshed begins now!
Never thought I'd live to see Stormfist under attack. We must not cede Lord Godwin's castle to these rebels. All troops, we must stop the rebel army's invasion at all costs.
This battle will ultimately turn into a siege. We should cut their numbers down now while we have the chance. And try to play it safe if the enemy uses the Twilight Rune. Understood, Your Highness?
Alright, let's go ahead and let's, information, special. All those are fixed. So there's still just one that we haven't gotten. I'm not sure what that is offhand. Might be Twilight. Support Frenzy is attack +5, defense +5, mobility +1. So that's on Ald's unit right now, which I suppose is okay. Let's go ahead and view the map. Let's see what we're facing. So we've got our 5 land units here. Unfortunately, that includes the dragon horses. And all the way over here, we've got the beavers, the Dahak, our ram, and the combat ship. Up here, there's quite a few units against us. Let's see. 10 units. So, actually, I mean, there's only one more than we have, so. Alright, we've got an archer ship with 300 hit points, 4 stars. We've got a rune archer ship with 2 flowings. That'll be really annoying. Here's their ram. There's an archer ship there with 2 barrages, and a combat ship. So, big problem is that we need to be very careful about Kias's unit, because all of these trump his. The ram here will drop a Stone of Luck, and one of the 2 archer ships will drop a Stone of Strength. Not all that concerned about those. They're not rare equipment, they're not rune pieces, so I'm probably not going to work that hard at getting them. We've got a cavalry there, infantry there, 5-star infantry there with Kilderic with 2 charges. We've got 2 charges on Dilber's spears there, and we've got an archer with 2 barrages. So, they really do have a lot arrayed against us. Just 2 barrages here, and the 2 flowings, of course. Yeah, that one doesn't have barrage. And then, of course, 2 barrages there. Alright. Let's go ahead and begin the battle. I'm not sure if they will begin moving or not. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to get the dragon horses over there pretty quickly. We've got our 2 rune archers here, which will be very good against the cavalry there. So let's just start moving up pretty quick. That might actually be a little bit too close. But we do have really good cavalry, and when they come back on land, then they'll be good as well. I might just have Kias's unit hang back. I don't know if there's anything... I mean, obviously going after the ram would be really nice, but I may decide that I don't care about that. Let's get the ram go up there. Alright, so the first thing that we really want to do is take out that rune archer ship. So once they group up, alright, they've come together. Alright, and let's see. Battle goal is to get Ald to Stormfist, so it doesn't really matter that much about defeating the enemies. Alright, Ram. Going after that one. Beavers. Going after that one. Dragon horses. Well, we want the beavers to get there first, I think.
Drive them into the ground. The rebels must not enter Stormfist.
Well, well, Dilber's actually pulling his weight for once. At this rate, Will.
What the hell?
Sir Kildrick, an unidentified unit's been sighted in the western woods.
Huh?
Oh, that seems like a bad idea. That looks like someone... It's Shun! Well, at least he attacked.
They've started engaging our troops. Impossible. Are they mercenaries?
Bah, there's not that many. Crush them, maim them, kill them!
My lady, where did that unit come from? I have no idea. Oh, on second thought, I think I might just know. Your Highness, they're definitely our allies. Give them your support.
Oh, God. No! Pull back! You fools! At least it's a 4-star unit. Alright, let's go ahead and gnaw, and we may actually want to, rather than keep gnawing the same unit, we may want to send the beavers to attack other ones. We're gonna barrage our dragon horses, huh? That's less than ideal.
Don't let them get away!
Well, no. Might actually be good to just have them attack the ram afterwards. It's not exactly going in the direction that I would like them to go, but okay. Let's get the Dahawk up here so that they can start barraging. Let's use our last gnaw. Just sail right over the, uh-oh. Not quite what I wanted, but, okay. Well, I've got recovers on, the ram. Let's go ahead and recover them. There we go. Well, they've used up their, barrages, at least. Shoot. Yep, this is a problem. Alright, well, I wanted to save the Cyclones, but, we'll use it.
No!
force him back. And do a pointless healing.
Now!
Let's go ahead and star, even though we're not hitting all that many of them at once. Hey, Kildrick, have a giant rock on your head.
Charge!
Alright, beavers are going after the that ship again. They're definitely doing more than everyone else. Alright, hello? Well, they're just kind of stuck up against the shore at this point. Of course, this could be bad for my beavers, too. Although they are doing a pretty good job of doing a lot of damage. Don't really want to go after... there's nothing range yet. Alright, star.
Now!
Forces them all to run away. And we pull you back.
Charge!
Alright, Dragon Cavalry are attacking the archer ship there with flowing.
Whee!
Ideally, we can get them stuck into a corner where we just constantly attack. Alright. Barraging Zarases. It's okay. That's what the Cyclone is for. Don't... oh god, don't get too close. Well, we could always just go eliminate Kildrick's unit.
Charge!
Yep, going after the Rune Archer ship, and I don't think it has anywhere to go, so... well, that works. Alright, I'd rather not use a charge, but we've got 4 of them, and this should kill them. I would think, so... go ahead and do that. Goodbye, Kildrick. You have 200 hit points, which is more than most of the other ones do. We could go after... alright, there's infantry there. Let's go after those archers up there.
Don't let him get away!
We'll charge again. Alright, let me see what we've got going on here. You're going after that archer ship.
Charge!
It's not quite what I expected him to sound like in that, but okay. Dragon Cavalry, you want to have some fun there? Oh, you're going with another barrage, okay.
Don't let him get away!
We've got 2 charges left. Let's keep doing it. Better to take out Dilber's unit. Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of hit points left.
Don't let him get away!
Ah, crap. Well, let's go ahead and rage then. Wow, they are actually really quite injured. Rage is probably not going to do all that much. Might have actually been better to bring along Mother Earth, now that I think about it. Yeah, that really did not actually do all that much, but that should push them back. We can... Alright.
Don't let him get away!
They're attacking that ship. And it might be a good idea to...
Charge!
Well, if I can get an opportunity to
Fire!
just get Auld into the city at this point. Yep, there's not too many of them left. I'm a little bit worried about the those infantry there,
Don't
though.
let him get away!
Alright, we'll use our last charge, although there's only 37 of us left there. Not so good. Okay. Should be able to take him out.
Kick them! Now!
Alright. Not sure how much damage this is going to do, but it's interesting. We're actually attacking them in the city, apparently. 99. That infantry unit, though, is worrying. Hi, guys. Okay, there's 18 of them left, but we took out took his unit. Let's see. You've got a charge, so I think we'll use it. I can get Auld up there to use the Dawn. Alright, I want to get out. Get away, get away. There we go.
Get them!
Alright, you're ramming. That's fine. See, I'd like to take an opportunity to, get some healing off on people, but, you're not letting me, game. That's one of the reasons why I don't like, unpausable, or games where you can't, pause it while... I could use a float. Well, no, let's wait until...
Get them!
Pause it to give orders kind of thing, because, I could queue up some of these, some, like, heals and stuff like that, and people need it, but... We're doing a pretty good job. I mean, we outnumber them now. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow, my face.
What was that? The Twilight Rune. But that was nothing like Alenia's feeble attack. Stop the attack. Take cover.
Aw. Gildrick just appears in the middle of our ranks.
What the hell took so long? Why didn't that damn woman use it sooner? Fall back now, all troops, back to Stormfist.
Well, I got the victory plus. That's the important thing. I didn't get either of the two stones, but it's fine. We got a Master's Garb. Getting the victory plus is more important.
They've barricaded themselves in Stormfist. I just wish we could have whittled down their numbers a bit more. They have less than a third! They have less than we do! What more do you want from me, Lucretia?
There wasn't a thing we could do against magic like that.
We could have put up canopy defense! Such power from the Twilight Rune could only mean one thing. Its current bearer was chosen by the rune itself. This is most unfortunate. Standard siege tactics are no use now. Think of the losses if such magic were unleashed on closely massed troops. Your Highness, my lady! A representative from the unit in the Western Woods wishes to speak with His Highness. Prince!
Hey, Shun, how's it going?
Long time no see!
Shun, is that you? Now I get it. That was you guys. That explains why you just knocked them all over the place.
And a good time knocking we had. Now the prince has taken on those evil nobles, there's no reason for us gladiators to bow down to them. We were waiting for the prince's army to get here so we could fight on your side.
Shun.
Prince, you're going in to attack Stormfist, right?
Excuse me.
How about we sneak in there and make things more exciting?
You can get in there.
We got out of there, didn't we? Secret passage or something? Am I misremembering?
Huh? Prince? Sir Georg? I thought you knew about the passage.
I don't see anything.
Oh, the secret passage under the arena. But I thought they had it blocked off.
Yep, but we just went ahead and dug it out again.
It's secret, of course.
Prince, we'll sneak into Stormfist and raise some hell. We'll also open the gate for you, so just sit tight till then. Wait, it would be suicide for your unit to go alone. Take this.
Oh, you mean you? Okay.
You have the Twilight Rune in there. You'll be massacred if you end up facing the Rune Bearer.
I've got the Dawn Rune.
Yeah, but attacking the castle head-on would be plain stupid. Even more people would get hurt that way. Trust me, it'll work. Why not just let us handle it? I'm not saying you shouldn't go in. I just think it would be suicide for your unit alone. Huh? I'll go with you.
Well, yeah, I was going to take you with me anyway, Zarase.
And you, Bearer of the Dawn Rune, you come too.
Yeah, that was kind of a given. I'd be going. Aw, Zarase likes... Okay, she doesn't actually like me. Never mind.
But wait a second. Don't you think that's a bit risky? What if the enemy notices that the underground passage has been cleared? You'll be ambushed for sure. No, I believe they'll be fine. But my lady! The real risk will arise if the prince doesn't go.
You're coming too, right, Georg?
Prince, Zarase, and Shun, was it? We're counting on you. Leave it to us!
Indeed.
It's an honor to serve alongside the prince. I'll give it everything I got.
You've befriended Shun!
I'll go too. After all, I know the passage like the back of my hand.
Really?
Excellent. Who else will you take, Your Highness?
Well, that's a pretty good party. Although Shun probably needs some sharpening. Let's see. Is there a way to actually get... Looking to see if I can actually leave here. I'm not actually sure. Oh. Actually, we will get something interesting if we take Belkut and Zagai with us, so why not? We'll go ahead and do that, that's fine. Alright, let's see. I mean, I suppose I could take Dongo along and just sharpen the weapon right here. Actually, yeah, well, why don't I do that? I think I can do that. Well, let's make sure that I've got the people that I want. Let's take Babbage. Who else I want, I should say. Egbert. It's very soothing to take Egbert along, after all. This was once his family's castle. I don't think I'll take Halef along. I don't think I'll need Haggle. But we do want Murad for treatment. Alright. That's good.
Are you happy with these members, Your Highness?
I guess. Yep.
Very well. Please, Highness. Please be very, very careful.
And with Zagai, I can actually train... Well, I could do that with Georg, too, actually. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and sharpen up Shun's weapon, because I am sure he needs it. Yeah, level 1. Crowd favorites. Oh, I did not realize that they had a combo attack. I haven't actually looked at the combo attacks. I am gonna get a video with the combo attacks at the end, but that's the end. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll actually infiltrate Stormfist. See you then, everyone.